Hello, everybody. This is Becky here at Aunt Beck's Creations. Ooh, excuse. I don't know where that hair needs to go. Wow, that's some big hair. Oh man, I've been outside filling the feeders. Wow, that was interesting. Guess I should have checked the mirror before it came on. Anywho, Tippy's here, and apparently he's feeling better. His coat's looking better, and his eyes are looking better. So there's Howard and Callie's back there too. Howard jumped down. But we went to a garage sale and a couple Goodwills, and well, we tried to go to a couple. We tried to go to the one of the store, the one that has this retail and then the closeout, but the closeout wasn't open yet and we weren't going to wait around 40 minutes to go in. So I don't know why they open the retail side at 9, but the closeout side they don't open until 10, and then they close the closeout side earlier than the retail side. It makes no sense whatsoever, but maybe they just don't have anybody able to work. So I'm sorry if the sun is too bright, but this is the new layout of my room. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I hope they're doing well. I hope they're doing well at their sale. Oh, we went to a yard sale. I don't know if I mentioned that. We got there before they had even opened. Um, I don't really need that receipt. And the only thing I picked up at the yard sale was this shadow box frame. You know, the ones that are dense. I'm thinking I'm going to try to put some things in here that people have sent me that won't fit like in a regular frame. Peg had sent me a lovely canvas. And I've been trying to find a frame to put it in, but today I thought if I got a canvas frame, then I could maybe put Peg's canvas in here and hold it in place with some T-pins, and then maybe put some other things in with it. Maybe not necessarily all from Peg, but from different people. And so that needs to be cleaned up. And then the only thing I picked up at the Goodwill was this placemat for $1, just because I thought it was cool. And it's 2 layers, so I'm going to use my seam ripper, and I'm going to take the 2 apart. And I think I'm going to back this with just a piece of batting and base the batting on the back, and then do a bunch of decorative stitching, around the shapes and things, and turn it into a couple either pencil bags or makeup bags. Because it would, if I just did it like that and then cut a square out down here, that would be a substantial bag. By the time I brought it up to there, I mean, it would be a really good for a pencil bag, and I could make 2 of them. So I could make one for myself and then give one away for $1. I thought that was good. And then I told Scott I wanted to go by Joann's. There's some fabric that I've been kind of waiting for the price to go down. So it went down just a little bit more. So I went ahead and bought the bullet because when I was first looking at it, there was 2 bolts available. And then this time there was just basically just what I need to make another Rebecca dress. So I decided to just go ahead and get it. It was like $10 a yard for 3 yards. So it was a little over $30. And I just went ahead and got it because I fell in love with the fabric, and I figure they're not going to get any more in. I heard the manager that I haven't seen in a long time, she was actually working today. And I heard her telling somebody that they're getting just a single pallet in like on a Friday. And the pallet may be a mixed pallet of different things, or it can be a pallet all of the same thing. Like it'll be a pallet of crates or a pallet of all the same stuff. So I'm not counting on much more coming in. So I went ahead and got this. I don't know what I did with the receipt. I'll have to look it up. but I thought this would make a beautiful one of those dresses that I wear. It's called the Rebecca, and you can spin, and it's a nice spinny dress, but this is the fabric. And it's a stretchy knit, but it's the kind that's soft. I don't know what you call that. And I just love these flowers. So this needs to be pre-washed, and then I'm going to cut out a bunch of dresses out of this stuff that I just got. And yeah. So that's my last ever Joann purchase. I'm not planning to go back over because, quite frankly, there's not much left in that store, period. The aisles are getting more and more empty. Like where the holiday fabrics were, it's down to like 4 sections. And I don't see any of the real pretty cottons, the ones, what did they call them? Premium cottons. I didn't see any of them today. The denim has totally sold down and is nearly gone. They had like 2 bolts of denim. Scott's hanging up our thrifted can opener that we got in the kitchen. Brand. Hi, Diane. How are you? Hi, Sophia. So that's all that I have. I did post on a short earlier of the baskets I made with the grab bag of yarn that I picked up for $3 for the bag. And I ended up making 3 baskets, basically a small, medium, and large. And they're actually in the hall bathroom drying in basket form, sitting upright and shaped good. Because in the dryer, it just wasn't drying them. The baskets would collapse on themselves. And I'm like, if I dry them totally in here, they're never going to look right. So I've stuck them in there to dry. And we've been trying to just take it easy, kick up in our recliners because Scott's so exhausted. We really wore ourselves out last Saturday with that full day adventure up to Florence, but we had a blast. So don't get me wrong. We aren't sorry we went. It's just we are in our 60s now, and recovery time from doing lots of things is a lot longer. And so we were in our recliners, and then Greg, our son, kept going in and out, and then he would slam the door. Not meaning to, you just pull it really hard, the one that goes out to the bonus room, and it's really loud. And he had flip-flops on, so it was back and forth through here, back and forth. And then Scott's mother called because she was confused on what day it was, if it was Saturday or Sunday or what day it was. So I had to let her know it was Saturday, and she's getting more confused, and she's pushing 98, you guys. So we'll be going over there tomorrow. We have tried to visit more often, and it seems to upset her when we do that. Yeah, who told us to do that? Yeah. So let's see. Anything else to share? Oh, I had accidentally put some pictures through my Xyron upside down. And so the surface was all sticky. And you know what I did? I have a bunch of glitter that's just like iridescent. I just put glitter all over it. And then the buzzkill was separate pieces, and the glitter is now over top of it. So that's a postcard. But who am I going to send buzzkill to? I have an idea. Yeah. So there's that. And Scott's busy doing the can opener. Those are spacers, weren't they? Those funny plastic things. That's cool. All right, guys. Yep, it's not sticky at all anymore. Not sticky at all. Completely. Usually I'll put baby powder on a sticky spot, but that fine glitter, I just dumped a whole bunch and then kind of pressed it into it and then set it aside to dry. And it doesn't even wipe off, which was really amazed. It's not wiping off at all. I might just use it as maybe a journal, when I'm talking about a buzzkill, and just stick it in there. I think this was from like the Sierra Club and how we need to plant things for the bees. Without bees, you don't have food. And for everybody that sprays their yard constantly for bugs, you're killing the bees too. So if you like to eat, quit killing the bees. Anyway, that's my soapbox. I went out to some little stinking squirrel or a woodpecker or something had knocked one of the suets down onto the ground. Guaranteed it was a gray squirrel. So I went out there and I refilled the suet cake thing that was empty, and I put the one that was on the ground back up, and then I topped off all the bird feeders. They have slowed down on the amount of sunflower seeds they're eating. Plus the neighbor cats. There's 8 neighbor cats that come and visit us now. I want to work my way through and at least get the females fixed. We've got, we think, 2 females out of 8. So I need to get them taken care of. They may be getting, 8. Yes, 8. Juanita doesn't come around as often. I think she has adopted either the family behind our neighbors or the Hispanic family on the corner. I'm not sure which house has the chickens, but Juanita is very well fed. She looks really healthy. I rarely see her anymore. Then there's one of the kittens that was left of hers, I think, is a female. Pretty sure it is. All the males were following her around. And then we've got this cat that we've been calling Ed Weirdo because it's just a weird looking cat. Crossed eyes, its feet go like this. And it's just a really weird looking cat. So we call her Ed Weirdo.
It loves me.
It loves Scott. And Greg's taken to calling her Slinky. Like Slinky, what a wonderful toy. So I don't know. Kathy's a bee protector. Woohoo for bee protectors.
And Scott update the 5-disc CD changer works perfect now.
Did you guys hear that? He got the 5 CD changers working perfect now. And I think you're running the sound through the music machine, right?
Yeah, it was $3 for that player.
We would have paid more than that for the CDs that were inside it.
Yeah.
Because they would be what, $1 a piece, and we got 6.
$1 a piece. There's 6 of them in it.
6 CDs inside it. And luckily, Scott worked in basically music machine land he worked for Bose for how long did you work for Bose?
14 years.
14 years. So he knows how to fix that kind of stuff.
That was a fun little afternoon project.
Yeah, I think Ed Weirdo Slinky has won Scott over. So I think once I get I've got to get my 5 that are in the house through to the vet and get them updated on their shots to protect them from getting the respiratory virus and rabies, even though they don't go outside. But because the other cats can come up and rub noses with them on the catio, I want to get them taken care of first. And but Slinky's or Ed Weirdo is going to end up getting fixed as well. Hi, Angie. So that was all we picked up on our little short morning. We went out to breakfast at Lizard's Thicket, and Scott wanted pancakes, but
disappointing.
Very disappointing. I got a Belgian waffle. Very disappointing. I like my waffles to be kind of crunchy. This one was not. His pancakes were way too thick. I make pancakes like my grandmother did, very thin. And as soon as they show bubbles over the top, I flip them and brown the other side. And they are so much easier to eat than the pancakes that get really thick that you get out everywhere. That I think everybody in the UK calls them American pancakes.
Oh, they're just so horrible.
We find them disgusting. I make mine totally different. Kathy said Ed Weirdo Slinky is a great name. I will have to do a short of Ed Weirdo Slinky. I do want to get Phineas neutered as well. And it would be good if we could get Mr. Beans taken care of. The one that the neighbors call Lars, that they quite frankly ignore. And then their two older cats, they've been spayed or they would have had kittens by now, but they're getting old. They're what, 12, 13 years old now?
Yeah.
So anyway. Yay, Angie
Little
cleaned her
bit's
space.
shop cat.
Little Bit's the shop cat. She's the one that's got like part of her paw missing. They did take care of her when she got her paw injured. But then it was like they started a kitten factory inside their house. I don't know how many cats are inside their house. I really don't. Like Ann asked me the other day, have they done another inside purge? And I'm like, not recently. I think Ed Weirdo is actually one of Juanita's first batch of kittens that she had before we got her fixed. Hi, Janice. So I don't really have anything else to share. I just wanted to show the stuff. I might get my seam ripper and start taking this apart because I really would love to make a couple pouches out of it. It's from World Market. It's got a World Market tag, made in Pakistan, face and back, 100% cotton. It's a 13 by 19 rectangle. So yeah, I think I'm going to take this apart. I'm sure I've got fabric under our bed that I could line this with that'll look really cool. So I'll probably do a giveaway for a pouch when they're finished. I'll share them and we'll do a giveaway. So that might be something, and I could even mail that international because it'll be kind of flat. All right. Have a great day, you guys. Bye.